you're looking for an affordable family car, the Mitsubishi ASX is popular for good reason. This is the GSR. It's the sportier version of the ASX and it comes with a 2.4 litre petrol engine. Now this compact SUV competes with cars like the Hyundai Kona and the Kia Seltos. I'll take you through the best and worst family features of the car, but if you want to skip ahead, you can use the time codes and chapters on your screen. If you're looking for reviews of other versions of the ASX, head to the CarsGuide website, where you can also find my written review. And if you're watching on YouTube, please hit like, subscribe and the bell icon to stay up to date with our latest videos. This is the GSR model, and it's towards the top of the ASX range. It has a list price of just under $32,000, but that's before optional extras. If you're looking to spend less, there's the ES model, which starts at around $25,000. There's also the Exceed at the top of the range, which is another $2,500 on top of this one. But you do get what you pay for as you work your way up the ASX range. It's only the top models that get the 2.4 litre engine. The GSR also comes with these 18-inch alloy wheels in the black finish. And your grille, spoiler and door mirrors are also black. There's also a touch screen, wired Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, and voice command as well. But I think it's worth pointing out, the base models don't come with all of the safety features. This is the Sunshine Orange paint option, and it's eye-catching. It helps the car stand out, particularly in the shopping centre. The ASX received a refresh about 2 years ago, and it received this slightly funkier design, which makes it look a little bit more modern. But the car did come out 12 years ago, and I think you can tell, particularly on the inside, but more on that later. As I mentioned earlier, the GSR comes with a lot of black finishes to help give it a unique look in the range. I think the black grille and spoiler look good, and they go well with the 18-inch alloy wheels. I also like these metallic features near the door and the black roof racks. It kind of ties the look of the GSR all together. It has keyless entry. You use these buttons to lock and unlock the door. Inside, the ASX has clean lines. The GSR gets this red detailing on the fake suede and synthetic leather seats. It also has the same type of material on the steering wheel and the gear shift knob, with this black shiny finish and chrome foot pedal covers as well. There is quite a bit of plastic, but it's broken up with this metallic detailing, and the black finish gives the overall look a bit more style. The handbrake and the gear shift do stand out and adds to the look feeling a bit dated, but I do like the reassurance of having the parking brake. The ASX does pretty well in terms of practicality, especially for a small family, because it has lots of storage, space, and the surfaces are easy to keep clean. My sister and I shared the driving on a trip from Sydney to Canberra, and we both found we had a lot of room as either the driver or the passenger, and I've got quite a bit of headroom as well. The seats don't have lumbar support adjustments, but keeping that in mind, they were pretty comfortable for the nearly 4-hour trip. The car has an 8-inch touchscreen. You can also go through the media modes using the buttons on the steering wheel, which I like. I tried using the voice command that comes with the car, but I found it couldn't recognise my voice or any instructions. It only worked when I used Hey Siri through the voice command. The wired Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is easy to set up. There's also a spot here for your phone. There's 2 USB ports here, 2 USB ports in the back, a 12 volt up the front and a 12 volt in your console. The air conditioning also has these nice dials, which I found easy to use while driving. One thing to note, there isn't a lot of info on the driver's setting in this screen, and the safety buttons are over here on your right, which I found a bit odd. The GSR comes with these paddle shifters, but I think they make this area look a bit plasticky. The car has 2 cup holders, which are a decent size. Plus you have a large console and a big glove box. The front doors have bottle holders. My big water bottle was too large, but this one fits. 2 adults fit fairly comfortably in the back, but 3 is a tight squeeze. I'm 5'10" or 177 centimetres, and you can see here when I'm behind my driver's position, I have quite a bit of room. The car has 2 USB points back here, but it doesn't have any directional air conditioning vents. And there's this armrest with 2 cup holders here. The car has 2 ISOFIX points and 3 top tether child seat anchorages, but you'd struggle to fit in 3 car seats. If you have a rear-facing child seat in the back, you can see it eats up quite a bit of space, but there's still enough room for the front passenger. The boot space is 393 litres, which is a lot for a compact SUV. I had 2 suitcases, a couple of pillows, some bags, and still had room to spare. If you fold the back row down, you get heaps of cargo space at 1,193 litres. The car doesn't have an electric tailgate, but it does have a spare, which is great for peace of mind. The GSR gets the more powerful 2.4 litre petrol engine, unlike cheaper models in this range. I felt the engine had enough grunt that I felt confident when I needed to pass B-doubles on the highway. I feel quite high up while I'm driving this car, and I like that I can see most of the bonnet, and my visibility isn't blocked by the pillars. You also get automatic headlights and wipers, which came in handy on the road trip. The suspension is okay, but it's no Rolls-Royce. It has a great turning circle, and the reversing camera does the job. My sister and I both found it really easy to park and manoeuvre. My petrol usage was 9.5 litres per 100 kilometres. The official specs are 7.9 litres per 100 kilometres on the combined cycle. But at least it's happy to use the cheaper 91 unleaded petrol, unlike some of its newer rivals which need premium. The ASX GSR comes with most of the safety features that you'd expect at this price range. You get basic cruise control, plus there's blind spot monitoring, lane departure warnings and rear cross traffic alert, and a forward collision system with pedestrian detection. The ASX range comes with 7 airbags, including front and side airbags for the driver and passenger, plus a driver knee airbag and curtain airbags for the back seat. It scored a 5-star ANCAP rating back in 2014, but that's a long time for safety features, and a lot has changed since then. On paper, Mitsubishi does really well because the range comes with a 10-year or 200,000 kilometre new car warranty, but only if you get it serviced at Mitsubishi. The standard for this class is 5 years. You also get a 10-year or 150,000 capped price servicing plan and road assist. The ASX needs a service every 12 months or 15,000 kilometres, which is pretty convenient. The ASX GSR has a sporty look. Its large cargo space and overall affordability make it a good family car for 4 or less. And its 2.4 litre engine gives it a good drive. I'm giving the car a 7 out of 10 because although it feels a little dated compared to some of its competitors, it still has plenty of the things you need to make a good family car and those ownership options. My niece gave the car 7 out of 10. She liked the fact that there's USB points for the passengers in the rear, but there's no directional air conditioning vents in the back. She took family points off for that. She did like the colour of the car though, more than I did. If you're looking for more reviews of the ASX, please head to the CarsGuide website. But if you're watching this on YouTube, hit like, subscribe to stay up to date with all our latest content.